It's in the game.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Welcome to Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. The playoff is underway, and we've got an intriguing matchup in front of us. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Utah Utes. Opening round playoff game about to kick off. Great atmosphere here. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Utes head coach before the game. As you know, there's so much hype coming into this playoff matchup about the running back. He's coming off that Heisman Trophy win, but the coach has talked to his team about putting that behind them. He's also addressed his teammates and said, I don't care what trophies I win. What matters is us winning one together. We'll see if they're able to get that chemistry and cohesion together here to start the game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Get a collision here. Two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12, who are trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, and Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short pass finds the tight end.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The Utes look to keep this drive moving.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Open field ahead. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Utes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10. No surprise, the tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joel. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact conversation we had with all these defensive coaches, is they were saying they're going to have to target him and probably double-team him, in particular here in the red zone. He's been so effective getting into the end zone this year. This is where I think they need to double-team him, Chris. Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Well, they're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go-for-it range on 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Touchdown, Utes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. The coach trusts his offense, and it pays off with a 4th down touchdown. A bold play, Joe, here early in this monster game.
And you can see just how much that means to that offense, not only getting into the end zone, but as you stated, the belief from their coach. That belief, that momentum, that will sustain in this game.
Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the Clemson Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. In these postseason games on the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joe? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped, or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Off target and incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He's looking to scramble. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
Coming after him. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football, and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination, coverage and rush working together.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Utes offense takes the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance and moved to a touchdown. And now the first play of this drive, we're set up at the 37. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking into the clear. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Last thing you want to see early in a playoff game. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, this has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they...
Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, this is worst-case scenario for an offense to start a playoff game. You feel like you've got some points, you've got a good drive going early in the game, and the defense is able to turn it away and create points for themselves. That's a massive momentum swing. Great job by that defense.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call is get to a position where you've got third and manageable to try to move the sticks.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is no surprise. They've had speed and talent on the outside for years here at Clemson, and they bring in elite recruits every single year. This guy is the next in line. We've seen guys like Sammy Watkins and T. Higgins, DeAndre Hopkins. They are superstar NFL receivers, and this guy, he could be the next one.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get down.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. And now the try here for the extra point.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's an out route. The catch made. Out of bounds after a solid gain. They'll spot it at the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Here's the second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Utes lining up here on 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. And the Utes line it up with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, that is exactly what this defense needed. Their backs were against the wall. They needed a tackle for loss, and they got it. Now this offense is going to have to think about throwing the ball and probably attack the best matchup.
Touchdown, Utah! This offense really clicking. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They'll hand it off. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Tigers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
We'll give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
1st and goal, handoff. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. We have a timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Utah offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And Utah will now spend the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And now the Utes spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Now they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. The Utes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. He understands in the first round of a college football playoff game, ball security is the most important thing. They have the lead. They have performed well. And now with the ball to start the third quarter, he continues to talk to them about ball security. The team that makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win this playoff game. That's the message he is pounding home with his guys here in the third. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, and he makes the catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Can he get there? The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
That is a big conversion on 3rd down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with 1st and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice 3rd down conversion.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Clemson. A great catch and run for 6.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. And the Utah offense takes the field.
Booster. Here we go. Ready.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. The Utes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep. That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum, and now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football, just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Handoff here from the shotgun. Look out, he's got space ahead. Touchdown, Utes. Powers into the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
On the run, it's Simon. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Tackled, but first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Utah. Strong game by this quarterback. This offense certainly comfortable in a back-and-forth offensive shootout. They play a lot of those in the Big 12, but now on this huge stage, can they continue to make clutch plays?
Chris, I think that comfort level is going to be massive in these late stages of this game. Because they're comfortable, I think they'll be able to execute at a higher level. I tell you what, this group, they are unfazed.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, close to the 45. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Down here on the Utah sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here.
Right, he's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Utes. They jump on top now here in the fourth. This offense certainly comfortable in a back-and-forth offensive shootout. They play a lot of those in the Big 12, but now on this huge stage, can they continue to make clutch plays?
Chris, I think that comfort level is going to be massive in these late stages of this game. Because they're comfortable, I think they'll be able to execute at a higher level. I tell you what, this group, they are unfazed.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, we knew these outside linebackers were going to be a problem in the pass rush, and they are here again. On the blitz on the outside, these tackles are just not getting out there and securing the edge. Outside linebacker getting to the quarterback, and they get another sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the Utes offense takes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Excellent field position here for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
And he drops back in the gun. Grab behind the line. It's Simon. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on 1st down. Defense is able to do it here.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. if you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with a
touchdown, Utah. This offense is still clicking. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Not able to connect, incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw it again. He finds the running back in the flat. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I knew that he was fast, but man, when you see this guy in person, he is lightning fast. And this defense, they know that they're trying to spy the quarterback, but my question is, what spy is going to be able to track this guy down? His speed is just such an advantage.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Working clock with the ground game. Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Clemson calls their 2nd timeout. Not ideal. You give up 1st down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44. And now the Tigers will take their 3rd and final timeout. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down?
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. They gain him down, but that 1st down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game, and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.
You just can't top these environments. Chris, being on campus and at home certainly was a huge advantage for this group here today. And now they need to retain the momentum. We talk about it all the time. And these teams that are going to be sitting at home right now, that they have a bye, they don't get the opportunity to establish rhythm. And we'll see if this group can take the momentum created today and potentially get an upset win in the next round.
That's going to do it for our coverage. Our winner today takes one huge step towards realizing their dream, a national championship. We'll talk to you down the line. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.